Urantsetseg Tserendorj, seen here in the green puffy jacket, told the Central Criminal Court he ran out the door in his slippers to meet his wife after she rang him in distress on January 20th last year. Urantsetseg Tserendorj, known as Erna, had been walking home from her job as a cleaner at around 9 p.m. when she was stabbed in the neck at a walkway between George's Dock and the CHQ. She met her husband at Connolly Station minutes later and was conscious for a brief time before collapsing. 9 days later, the mother of two was pronounced dead at the Mater Hospital. When Gardaí went to the boys' home, the then 14-year-old defendant told them, "I did it. I stabbed that girl. I robbed her. It was me." He said, "I didn't mean to do it. I'm sorry for it." His lawyers claimed he was intoxicated and only intended to rob Ms. Tserendorj, but panicked. They argued he was guilty of manslaughter. Prosecution counsel Sean Guerin contended the boy committed a callous, unprovoked and vicious act of thuggery intending to cause injury and therefore should be convicted of murder. After almost 9 hours of deliberations, a jury of 6 men and 6 women found the teenage boy guilty of murder by a majority verdict. Thanking them, Mr. Justice Tony Hunt said it was an awful case from every point of view. He said the jurors had been extremely attentive and he could see from their faces it had been very hard work. The 16-year-old defendant, who can't be named as he is a minor, put his head in his hands after the verdict was read out. Members of his family were in tears. When the teenager went on trial for murder earlier this year, a jury was unable to reach a verdict. Additional evidence in relation to the boy's attempt to rob a second woman after stabbing Erna was allowed before the jury in this trial. Mr. Justice Hunt said he had no comment to make on the verdict, but to say there was plenty of evidence to support it. Defence counsel Michael O'Higgins said there were a number of reports to compile ahead of the sentence hearing. Erna's husband, also known as Umba, will be given the opportunity to give a victim impact statement to the court on December 21st. Deborah Naylor, Virgin Media News at the Central Criminal Court.